680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, let the liquidation begin at Sears. But are there actually good deals to be had?
That's the question. The sales did start today, Francis, and the signs are advertising 20 to 50% off everything. But yeah, are the deals as good as that? CityNews, our cameras, we caught up to some shoppers leaving the Sears at Fairview Mall, and we asked them, did they get a good deal? And the answer is not quite clear. Francis, take a look.
How are the discounts?
Discounts not too much, little bit, but all the things is good things, looking to be very nice.
Good deals or no?
Good deals, yeah.
Good deals.
They say 20 to 50, but everything I looked at was only 20. So,
Okay.
So yeah, I'm sure it'll get to 50 as inventory goes down.
Sure.
But it's you know, at this point in time, it's initial reaction. People are gaining because it's what it is.
Sure.
And expecting to get bargains, and once they're there, they're just buying.
Is it pretty busy in there?
It's busy, lots of people. The line up at the cashier is so long.
So, Francis, there are deals, but maybe not 50% just yet. The sales will go on for another 10 to 14 weeks. And there were actually some lineups this morning at the Fairview Mall and at the Scarborough Town Centre Sears locations. By the way, deals are supposed to be online on the Sears website as well, though not everything there is discounted yet.
I suspect after Christmas we'll see the real big deals come
They got to
through.
get everything out of there, and they'll be selling even the coat racks and everything, the lights, you name it. So, yeah, you might be right.
Maybe you'll get a fixture for Christmas, Richard.
That's what I've always wanted. You know that.
So a man is suing Sunwing Airlines. Now, I don't get this because they serve sparkling wine rather than champagne.
So here's the deal. That's it. They give you these little Dixie cups. They advertise it, Francis, as champagne flights. So they say, we're going to give you a glass of champagne before you take off for your vacation down in the sun, right? And they actually advertise it as saying, quote-unquote, champagne. Now a Quebec man is suing Sunwing for serving sparkling wine instead of champagne. Of course, they serve sparkling wine, champagne, very, very much more expensive comparatively. And on a recent holiday to Cuba, this man said he received the cheaper bubbly and only on the outgoing flight. His lawyer says it's not about the quality of the drink, but about the consumer message behind it. The class action lawsuit, Francis, seeking compensation for the monetary difference between the sparkling wine and the champagne. And Sunwing, by the way, calls this frivolous and without merit, and they say the term champagne service refers more to the type of service as opposed to the actual drink. But I guess buyer beware when it comes to this.
So if you want champagne, don't fly Sunwing. Is that?
You're not going to get Dom Perignon on Sunwing. You're a fine airline.
I don't think you'll get that on Air Canada, to be honest.
No, you won't. That's true. You won't get actual champagne there either.
So a strike by Brinks workers, we know it's been averted, but the potential work stoppage actually had a lot of us thinking about a cashless society. Turns out there are big problems with that idea. Just ask anyone in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
we're looking here at the long lineups for the few ATMs that are actually working in Puerto Rico. A cashless society is fine, Francis, until the power goes out. And that's what's happened in Puerto Rico. 85% of the island without power. So it's cash only for everything. But unless you had a hoard of cash stored up in your house, it's pretty much impossible to get your hands on any dollar bills. So as a result, we actually had the U.S. government just the other day put a ton of cash, they didn't say how much, on an airplane, a U.S. airplane, a government airplane, fly it to Puerto Rico because they need physical cash there. So that's the problem when we talk about going to a cashless society. It's all well and good until the power goes out, Francis.
So there's a new survey revealing the guilty and expensive pleasures of Canadians.
Yeah, what are we spending the most money on that we don't necessarily need to be spending? Our frivolous spends. Topping the list, it's eating out. 72% eat out at least once a month. 71% order takeout more than a few times per month.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, me too. The typical Canadian apparently spending just shy of $200 out every month.
No, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. Other indulgent spending, daily coffees, online shopping, and beauty services. You love all three of those things, don't you?
There's not enough beauty services to help me out, I'm afraid.
I'm with you on that. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but the experts say, make a budget, track your spending to make sure you're not spending too much on these frivolous things.
I don't know if this is a frivolous thing. Maybe for a parent, maybe not. Who knows? But there's a new camera that will capture every moment of your kid's life.
Tell me if you'd buy one of these. It's called the Benjamin button. It's not a Brad Pitt movie. It's the name of this little tiny camera. It clips on your child or it clips onto yourself so you can film what you're doing with your child. Kind of like a GoPro, but it's hands-free, it's kid-safe, it can be thrown around. It's synced with an app, and it collects all the footage and automatically edits it for you, and then you can send it out to your family and what have you. The idea is that you can avoid missing out on all the important milestones, and you can actually view those milestones from the perspective of your child. Sells for $250, Francis.
So Grandma and Grandpa can have a daily video? What they missed today?
It's a lot of footage for Grandma and Grandpa to go over.
That sure is. All right. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Here's Cynthia Mulligan.